Well, I'm doing the final sanding on this. I just did all the roof, everything, and I put little drop sheets on the doors and everything, just to try to keep the dirt out of it. And the roof's all done now. This is, you can see a lot of little stuff in this. I probably ought to take it out, but I just put some stuff over the windows, just trying to keep all the stuff out of it. So the roof's all done. This door here's pretty much all done. All this roof right here, there was quite a few little tiny spots in it I knocked out. Got the back here. Right now I'm at the point where I need to finish up the back of this cab and these stripes. It's pretty easy to do. I'll just sand this with a 400. I need to clean up that window there a little bit, make the tape better, because it's probably holding dirt. So I'll pull that all off there and make it a little tighter. I found that the paint job overall was really good, but where I didn't fine sand it, there was dirt in it. So at least I know what it's doing. And I didn't put a real thick coat on there. I just put 3 light coats, was just enough to change the color. But now I've got, when I go to put the final coat of color on and open the doors, I'll spray the inside the door jambs again. Get quite a bit more paint on there. And you can see here where this one here has been sanded. So the red paint needs to cover all that. It shouldn't take too long to sand the back here. And then I'll cover it up again. And I've got me another 9x12 tarp. You can see the dust fly when I hit it. So I'll blow this all off. When I'm done, tarp it, and then I'll finish up anything that I got here in the front. Sure looks good here. Looks wet. It's not. And then mask the hood and get ready for the color coat. This stuff actually turned out pretty nice. I've got a lot of dirt and stuff in it that I'm going to take out. I'm just going to wet sand this with 360. Just knock the dirt out. The thing was, I wiped it good when I sprayed the black on it, but I didn't tack rag it. I figured just run the board, but it left a lot of dirt and black paint. I should have sanded the black paint before I went and put this red on. But you can see it looks good. Here, see stuff in the wall there. So I'll get this wet sanded. Make sure that this cowl and everything's all good, and the door stripes, and we'll be able to paint it again, probably paint it tomorrow. Good morning again, guys. I'm going to show you how I do these cars a piece at a time, so you can work in a kind of a dirty shop. It's pretty obviously that this thing's filthy without getting a lot of dirt in your paint. But basically what you do is, once you paint it and it gets dust free, you put plastic on it so you keep dirt out of it. What I just did now, you can see the water here, but I just did the whole back of this cab all down this stripe to right there in the corner. All of this wheel well and fender, I still haven't I need a little bit of work right there on the bottom. But what I'm doing is I'm now going around to the, I uncovered the let me put this down. I just took that piece I pulled off of here and put it on the back over there just to protect it. But you can see this door here looks pretty good. I've got some problems right here on the edge. I need to clean this up a little. This top edge is not too bad. I can clean it up some more, but you got to put a lot of paint on this because it'll chip real easy. I probably shouldn't have made such a straight door edge. I've got a little dirt in it, not much. Some of it's on there from just before I could get it covered. So all I'm going to do now is just work on what needs to be done here. Sand this with 500 or 320 just till I can get this door perfect. I need to pull this door handle out of here and work on this door best I can. I'll get it all sanded and everything, and then I'll put another piece of plastic on it, and I'll just keep on going around it here. And eventually, when I get ready to paint it, I can pull all this plastic off of here, and I should be pretty close to being able to spray it. What I'm doing is, every time I do a little place, I clean it the best I can, wash it with soap and water, and then tack rag it, and then pull plastic back over it. So hopefully I've got probably at least 90% of my dust gone, and as I go along I keep blowing out everything around it real good and keep all the dust blown out to the front. Anyway, I'll get to sanding on this door and show you how this door up. And it's pretty rough, especially right here. I've got some lumps in it, and it's really just not very smooth at all, particularly right here in this area. So I'm going to take my 220 on a little short board, and I'm going to try to flatten this out And well, the first thing I decided to do was clean up the inside of this door. You can see where I've sanded it. I haven't got it perfect by any means, but I got most of it out. Up here on top, I couldn't do anything because I've got a lot of high spots in here. And so what I did do is I took it down as much as I could until I hit the high spots, and then I hand sanded the, you know, the orange peel looking stuff out of it. On hindsight, I could have been a better job on that door, but it's kind of late now. And same thing here on the inside. I thought it was all going to be covered up with wood. It probably will, but I was able to get a lot of the rough stuff cleaned out. This door jamb here was pretty bad. I've got the same thing. I've got high spots all over it, so I can't really get this low stuff out of here. I mean, I could, but I don't want to spend a lot of time just working on this door jamb. But for now, it's pretty good. I didn't really get any dirt or anything on the inside. So I'll work some more here on this on the back of the door. It's pretty good shape, but drop my rag on the floor. But anyway, I'll clean this up, and this way I can, when I get ready to paint it again, I'll just spray the inside of this door real good, and whatever I got left is what it'll be. Alright, I'll continue with the back of this. Alright, I got the back of this door done. Got it all sanded down pretty good. I got a few little spots in it, but I'm not trying to make it perfect. I did get this edge rounded off quite a bit, so that's a lot less likely to chip than it was. Got my door handle off, so I gotta sand this part. So now I'll just have to work on the outside of this door. I'll get it sanded down, and then we'll get it cleaned up, taped off so we don't get any more dirt in it. Well, I got around here to this door, and this is the best I could get it. You can see all these dark spots right in here are low spots, and they're all along the front of that door, and I'm hitting metal 3, 4, 5, 6 places, so I got to build that up. So what I'm going to do, also you can see down in here, is going to be the more or less the same thing, but I'm going to take just regular glazing putty. It shouldn't take very much of it, and I'm just going to try to patch up all these low spots. And I don't hardly have any primer left, but I probably got enough to get enough out of that can to cover my spot putty. I probably ought to just go buy another can. That's what I should do, just spot putty this real good, get another can of primer and re-primer and sand it. because this is the driver's door. This is one you're going to be getting in and out of all the time. So this whole section here should be as nice as possible. Well, I got over here into this door, and you can see where it's kind of a mess here. And this is the one you open. See it every time. I cleaned up the top, but I'm going to have to get more primer. And I might as well use that glazing putty and fix this. Sorry for the music. Let me get this off. Oh, there, I filled it up with glazing putty. And it looks real good. It'll be easy to sand that down. And my zoom keeps going crazy. Anyway, it's going to be easy to sand that down good dead flat. I should have used a little up here. And maybe there in that top. I didn't, I just wanted to get this piece here straight. I'll probably put a little of that red glazing putty in these bigger holes. But that ought to straighten that door out real nice. I get a dead flat, perfectly shiny panel right there. And it won't look like it's so patched together. Well, there's that done. It's all nice and super sanded with 220 dead flat. Got just a little bit of metal showing, so that's the only high spot. And I'll prime it. I put a little filler up in here, so that back of that door ought to look pretty good. And I'll prime this good and fill any of that stuff. I gotta work a little bit here on the edge of this door. Don't remember which side the metal's on. Anyway, this door piece is ready for primer, and I'll move on to. So there's the hood sanded down. So now I have to tape it real good and move on. Well, here's the end of a long day. This door's done. Everything down here on the bottom's all sanded. All this top and front here is all sanded. The hood sanded and masked. It basically just ready to pull off the stuff and paint. All the roof has all been sanded. I finished this thing up over here. I just pulled the tarp over it to keep it clean. I just gotta put some primer on that, touch it up. Everything here's all been sanded. I got a little bit of fooling around here to do because of the stripe, but I got that all taped up. Everything here I'll have to, this is all taped, I just have to pull it back and tighten it. It's ready to paint. Bottom down there is all taped off. All along the bottom's done. All the way around is done. The only thing I have is just a little bit of light sanding here. And I'm ready to paint. So that's what I'll do, is get a can of primer, fix the rest of that door again, go around the other door, put a little primer on it, let it dry for a while, sand it down roughly, and I'll be able to clean this up good and spray red paint on it. So that's probably the next thing you'll see, is red paint going on this. I'm so glad it's taken so long this last couple days here. 3 days that I've worked around the window and doors, cleaning that up to where it all looks real good. It's all really going to pay off. So thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe, and tell a friend if you will, and I'll press on making this thing show car as I can get it. Well, I resanded my running boards here and shot them again. It looks a lot better. Got a lot of that pitting out of it, all the dirt. Resanded this. This just really looks nice. So I'm gonna put some metal flake on this. So I thought I'd try this dash first, and it'll tell me what's going to happen. It's not completely dry, it's dust free. It'd be a good time to put the metal flake on it. So I'm going to mix them up and give it a try. Well, I put metal flake on this. This is what I was going to put on the trim around the whole car. Camera's not really showing it very well, but it's definitely got metal flake in it. And I got it on there. I thought it kind of a medium coat, and then I put a couple coats of clear over it, and it turned out really nice. It's just really glossy, but you have to put a couple coats of clear because it doesn't want to lay down well. But I decided I'm just gonna leave this metal flake alone. I'm not gonna try to go around the car and do it. I'll just leave the dash. It's so much trouble, especially when I got these little thin strips and curves all the way around it. Try to get all this metal flake the same. And I got 4 coats of clear on it, 2 of metal flake and 2 of cover, so it's going to have a big ridge. I'm just going to leave it alone, paint it red, get it good, and then pull my tape, shoot clear coat over the whole thing, which will open up the blue. These turned out real nice. No dirt at all in them. Still got a couple pits, but it's a lot better than it was. So anyway, so much for that idea about the metal flake. Waste a bit of money, but well, here's repainted the inside. Got all these stripes here on the back. It's dust free right now, but you can see it's really shiny. No holes, no pits, no anything in it. And I did all this inside. You can't really see right now, but all this inside of the dash, up inside the top, up here. This has all been painted. I went over this door I reworked. It's just almost flawless. I didn't even get any dirt in it or anything. Same thing here. Oops, looked like I could use another little coat right there on the corner. Maybe not. But this is all good. The top of the door, just Shines like a mirror. All this, looks like I got just a little right there. This all shines like a mirror. Just a couple little tiny pieces of dust here. All this part going around here is perfect. I got that bottom, you can see down there, it's real shiny. Back of the door, all this roof part here, all this cowl has been done. Got just a little bit of dirt in it, not hardly any. I painted this real good up inside of here on both sides. All the inside of this round visor, that's all been painted. This hood is really nice. It got just tiny dirt in it. This whole side here, just as glossy as you can get. I was kind of surprised. Even the long ways here on this big stripe is good. This side here, it's all just flawless. All of this up into the roof. All this pillar here. All the top of the door. All around the window. Up inside the door. You can't really see, but all the inside of the doors. Side of the doors here has all been done. All up here in the top. I got one place here in the back that I forgot to do. I need to sand and paint it. But all the bottom down there is all good. This is all really good. No dirt, no dust, no dents, no nothing. Just beautiful across here. No dirt in any of this. This bottom, I can't really, don't have a light, but I don't see anything here in it. Plastic gets in it. All this trunk edge here. This is all real nice, shiny, no dirt. Just a most flawless paint job. I mean, considering where I'm at and all the dirt and stuff that's around here. So next, I'll just jerk this tarp off of here. And I'll clean up this roof. I'm not going to do anything with it until tomorrow. It'll be dry by then, and if there's any errors, looks like there's a little tiny run started there. It may be gone tomorrow. But then I'll sand this whole roof. It pretty much already been sanded. But I need to polish it up with 500 and wash it real good. And then I'll just paint the whole car. I'll look at all these stripes and stuff and see if there's anything that needs to be sanded, or I have a run or something. I don't see nothing in it right now. I just can't get much better than this. Really, I mean, it's going to be a show car finish. And then it's super glossy right now. But when I put the clear over it, it'll give it even more depth. So I'll probably I'll get all the red sorted out. Yeah, right there my tarp got into it. Sand that a little. And paint this whole thing, and then I can unmask it and take everything off, and then the next will be the clear coat, and I'll just give the whole car everywhere a good clear coat. Yeah, I'll probably put a couple, you know, a light one, put 2 light ones on it to start with. It'll kind of give me a base, and then I'll probably do that twice more. I'll give it 3 good coats of clear and see what it looks like, but I think that'll be enough. Probably it's going to take a quart per coat, and that'll leave me a quart of clear left for doing patch ups and whatever. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I know it's a lot of probably 90% of the people that watch my videos are not subscribed, so I appreciate it if you guys would just subscribe, and it'll help me and help my stats, and it was just something I'd appreciate, and I'll bring you back whenever this thing is dry and we get ready to shoot the rest of the red on. Well, good morning, guys. I masked off all of my red. I just did it to about right here. I didn't do the roof, just did around the doors. I found a couple little errors in it. Back there on the driver's door on the inside, and a little bit here on the inside of the passenger door. I've got this all sanded down now, and all the places where, you know, like right in here, the doors are all masked where I had real good paint. Some of this cowl part had a little dirt in it. Excuse me. So I sanded that down. Basically, I need to tack rag this and paint it. So I've kind of finished the sanding. Got a new piece of plastic through on it. So it's kind of like 10 o'clock at night now. It's too late to start painting. And I got me some more stuff here for my spray gun. I've got a water separator and a little pressure legger valve and a flex in there, so that should take the water out. I do get a little water in through the hose, so this should make that a little better, and I can set this at 20 pounds and save trying to have to set my gun. I went through this gun again, cleaned up all the holes and everything. It's got a real nice pattern, so it's ready to go. It's full of thinner right now, but I'm ready to put the final red coat on. I painted the top of this radiator right here. That'll the same size as the stripe right here. Well, actually it's quite a bit bigger than that, but it'll look fine. So I'm going to call it quits for today, and tomorrow when it's a little warmer and I'm not as tired, I'll go ahead and take this all off of here and we'll paint it red, so the next time you see it, I should have red paint on all of it. The roof looks real good. There might be a few little errors in it, but it'll be fine. After all, it is what it is, just a old car painted in a dirty little shop. Well, here's the result of a couple months worth of work. I just shot this a while ago. It's still it's dust free, but it's still wet. I masked it around in this area here. I just painted a roof. I'll do a little polishing before I put the clear on it. I got a couple little taping errors in it here. Pretty good job. Looks like there's a little bit of dust in it. You can see it there in the light. Not bad. I got this all good. I matched this right in this area. I got a little error in the paint right there where I pulled the tape. I guess really see the dents and stuff in it now, but basically it looks real good. All of this front end here, I sanded it. I had a little dust in it. Don't have any more dust in it, but I got orange peel. It's all real straight. These side pieces turned out pretty good. Again, I had some little taping errors, but all of this front's really glossy. I didn't repaint this window. This was all good. I got a little right in this area. I'll have to, that's where I had tape. And just take a little polishing. I had some blue come off of here. Just a little bit. 2 or 3 inches. I got a little bit of blue left. I can probably patch it. And somehow I got a chip in it. I'll have to patch that too. But this bottom turned out good. All the door jambs turned out real good. Roof's real good. It's considering what I started out with. That's super nice. It got me a little run right in here. I don't know if you can see it right there. Just because I was coming down and then across. I've got a couple little red places in here where I didn't really mask it right. But the lines turned out nice and sharp all the way around. Bottom of the door is good. This is all good here. I managed to paint all of the inside up in here again. I've got a pretty good line across there. I've got a little polishing to do right there, but the clear is going to cover the whole thing, so I still got a little dirt left in this. I'll have to wet sand. I didn't get my little purple tape pulled off of here. But it all looks real good. Really nice and shiny. It's that's the way it's going to look. It's dry now. Let's see if I can touch it. Dust free. So this door turned out real nice. Looks like I got just a little bit of orange peel right there. Went on a little dry. But all in all, a nice paint job. This top part in here turned out real good. All this A-pillar. Looks like I got a little bit right there too. Went on a little dry. Inside of the door here, it's real good across the top. Yeah, when I shoot it with clear, it'll fix any little errors, but really only just this one little spot right here, maybe 1.5 inches long, where the red separated. I detaped it, and that little white stripe there on the door. All in all, looks good. It's real glossy, smooth. I'm not sure I like the color. It's but you see there on the roof, it's really good considering I just made that roof out of some pieces. Nice and straight. This thing here will match pretty good. So, step one of the paint job is done. Or well, I don't know what step it is, but all I got now is just a little bit of color sanding, and trying to match up any little chips or anything I got in here. Get them all fixed. All in all, looks good. So give me a comment what you like. Do you think you like that color or not? So anyway, I'll let this dry and press on with what I got.